So I got a story to tell since everybody's going tubing and it's summertime and all this other shit. One year, me and my baby's mama, her father, one of her friends, all wanted to go tubing, right? So we get ready. Mind you, my baby's mama is 9 months pregnant, or 8 or 9 months pregnant with my son. She was definitely showing it was definitely the attitude and shit was kicking in, right? So on the way to the river, I'm like, fuck this, I'm gonna drink something. We stop and get them Four Locos. That's when Four Locos was four motherfucking locos, right? So I get like 3 of them. So needless to say, I drink 2 of them basically before we even get there. Get on the truck, the bus. Call it the Meth Pipe Express, being down there in Danbury. But anyways, take you up, set you out. Needless to say, they had us behind some questionable men. And I was talking shit like I always do, I guess. I mean, I started blacking out about the first 3 minutes in the water because I had drunk them Four Locos, right? Mind you, we all get in there, we started having a good time, and they tell me, I don't know exactly, but they tell me how much shit I was talking. They said as soon as I hit the water, those guys were in front of us, so God knows what they were secreting. I was floating in, and anyways, I was talking shit to them the whole time, and these were pretty buff dudes to be the way they were. So we're floating down the river. By this time, I couldn't even tell you what else happened. All I know is we reach a point in the river where I guess they just, those 3 got fed up with me, right? And I got my hat on. I'm sitting in the float, about Dan River was kind of low, so about 4 inches of water barely floating by. So my pregnant girl, she gets up, and I'm like, okay, I kind of remember this part, and I'll tell you why here in a second. It'll explain itself. She gets up and waddles over to me with the belly sticking out. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, what's this all about, And she cocks that right hand back. And I'm talking about, she brings that motherfucker from Texas. I'm talking about with some thunder and lightning behind it. Hits me square in my snot box. I'm talking about Mike Tyson KO punch from hell. Hits me so hard, my hat flies off my head. Snot flies out my nose. I said, God damn, it hit me hard as hell, and everybody kind of stops. It's like the river stopped when that happened because it knew that it was a fatal blow. Hit me hard as hell, right in my jabberjaw. I'm talking about shit dislocated. And had that weight of the baby behind it too. You just didn't have one little small, because she's about 4 foot nothing. But with that baby weight behind that Texas shot, it was coming. It had the thunder behind it. So I thought, damn. Hit me so hard, those 3 locos disappeared instantly. I knew by that point, after I got hit in that brain box, I knew instantaneously where I was, who I was with, and what I was doing. That shit snapped me right out of it. I remember standing up, and she was mad. She was so mad. It wasn't sunburn that was making her red. It was the intense anger in her face because I had been aggravating the shit out of the whole trip. And Dan River is not a short trip. I remember standing up after coming to from my blackout coma, thinking, okay, I've done something. I've done fucked up. She done knocked the shit out of me. She done socked me in my slobber box. I need to get my shit together. And I remember walking up to her, and she's pissed. Like, I thought she was going to pick up a rock and bash me over the head with it. Because y'all pregnant women, y'all don't fuck around. And I thought, okay. I walked up to her and I said, look, I don't know where I am right now. I just now remembered who y'all motherfuckers were. I'm sorry. I'm going to get in my float, and I'm going to shut the fuck up for the rest of the float down. And by God, after that heartbeat started pulsating in my nose, I was quiet for the rest of the trip. Y'all have a good night.